Welcome to the first Reflect, Align and Divine session. I am so happy to finally tell you about everything I was working on for such a long time. Cheers to me, but anyways, let's go and dive in, shall we? You've probably reached a point in your journey where you're no longer satisfied with just understanding the concept of reprogramming. You want to know exactly how to implement it. Maybe you've read self-help books, tried different methods, but still feel like you haven't quite cracked the code on real, lasting change. If that sounds familiar, then you are exactly where you need to be. Perhaps you're here because you're finally ready to break free from toxic environments. Maybe you've realized that the space you're in no longer aligns with your values, and you're done tolerating situations where respect is lacking. Or perhaps setting boundaries has been a struggle and you found yourself feeling overlooked or taken advantage of. If any of this resonates with you, know that you are in the right place and working with me will provide the clarity you need. And if you're here because you're ready to step into the most confident version of yourself, the one who speaks with clarity, makes powerful decisions, and stands firmly in their truth, then you're exactly where you belong. Honestly, this is a no-brainer for all of my clients, so let's move forward and dive in. So, if you're still here, then you are finally in the right place, and I know exactly why you are in my world. Today, we will dive deep into the world of your subconscious mind and your brain. Why? Because true transformation starts here. If you've ever felt stuck in old patterns despite your best conscious efforts, this session will bring you clarity. You will understand why your brain seems to work against you sometimes. We'll take a close look at the limbic system, your emotional control center, which governs your feelings and unconscious reactions to specific stimuli. You will also gain an understanding of why your subconscious mind has an immense influence on your reality and the key differences between the conscious and subconscious mind. Finally, I will show you how to access your subconscious directly to enable deep and lasting change. So, take a moment, find a quiet space, take a deep breath, and let's dive in. Do you wonder why it's difficult to let go of past wounds and memories? The answer lies in your brain functions. Your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors do not arise from conscious control, but from automatic programs deeply embedded in your brain. These programs cause certain patterns to repeat, even when you consciously try to change them. And once you understand how your brain operates, you can learn to influence your reactions, break free from old patterns, and make intentional choices for your life. Your brain consists of three main areas, and we will talk about two of them: the neocortex and the limbic system. The neocortex is responsible for conscious thought, logic, and creativity. The limbic system, on the other hand, is the emotional center of your brain. It stores memories, processes emotions, and triggers unconscious reactions to specific stimuli. You may have experienced this phenomenon before, suddenly having a strong emotional reaction to a seemingly harmless situation. These are triggers, signals sent from your limbic system. The limbic system is particularly important when it comes to deep-seated patterns. It stores emotional experiences and uses them as a kind of early warning system. If your brain has perceived a situation as threatening in the past, even a minor stimulus can be enough to trigger the same reaction again, even if the present situation is completely different. This is where the problem lies. If you have experienced trauma, your limbic system can become overactive and keep you in a constant state of tension. It releases stress hormones that make it impossible to think rationally and cause you to react impulsively or emotionally. Another part of this is your subconscious mind, and it plays a crucial role. Only about 5% of your thinking is conscious. The remaining 95% operates on an unconscious level. Your subconscious stores all your beliefs, habits, and past experiences, which shape your behavior. This means that making conscious decisions alone is often not enough to create real change. Your subconscious runs on deeply ingrained programs that have developed over many years, so you have to learn how to dissolve deeply rooted blockages by reflecting on your patterns and creating a new reality for yourself. But how do you access your subconscious mind? There are several methods I teach my clients. One of the most important is conscious learning. So every time you learn something new, new connections are formed in your brain. However, knowledge alone is not enough. Your brain requires repetition to overwrite old patterns. Additionally, new experiences must be linked with positive emotions so they can truly integrate into your system. One of the most effective ways to directly access your subconscious is through meditation. Meditation helps you bypass the barrier between the conscious and subconscious mind, allowing you to change deeply ingrained beliefs. And if you are one of these persons who say, "I cannot meditate," then I have to tell you that this is not the truth. And your brain is not working against you, you just need to learn how to guide it consciously. This has given you the foundation to understand why old patterns persist and why change can be challenging. But this is just the beginning, and you should follow on Instagram to get some more insights on smaller topics, such as how to build boundaries or understand patterns that rule your life. I can't wait to see you in the next session.